So I'm a believer in karma, and I think what you put out in the universe, you definitely get back. And remember when we did the Kyle Rittenhouse video, and he was crying, and it made me smile. I said I was smiling all day, like it made me really happy.
Yeah.
This rivals that. Okay, it's like right there. We did the video about the Uber rider, the girl with the coughing all over, and the cunt, basically the cunt. Well, the cunt has a name. I'm still gonna call her cunt though. Arna Kimiai. She's 24 years old, and she turned herself in finally. She's facing up to like 20 years in prison with a shitload of fines. So she's facing up to a total of 20 years. She's being charged with battery of a transit employee, and that comes with a potential 1 year in prison and up to 10 grand. And the first degree robbery charge could land her in prison for 3 to 9 years, and a sentence for her conspiracy to commit a crime. So remember when she's like, yo, if I had the ting, remember that?
Yeah.
Not to mention her violation of California's strict mask mandate. COVID in the building.
Stop the story right there for a sec. You just said California's strict mask mandate. That's what California is trying to.
This is what they're pushing. I'm not.
That's what California is trying to say.
This is what they're saying.
All right. Well, you know what? We're gonna leave that alone for now.
So her bond is set at about $75,000.
Nice.
I love it. I think I just got a bit of a stiffy when I read that story.
Oh, mamas, that was unnecessary.
I'm so happy because you know what this tells people? All you dumbass people out there that think you can go viral for treating people like shit, it tells you that there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful. Love it. Big smile. Hi, guy. Both very happy. What are your thoughts?
There's been so many. I was watching actually a few other videos today that were talking about this, and they showed like other videos that like I had never seen. Like I don't know if you have seen them, but she did like her own post from her own Instagram page. I guess trying to explain it from the other side or whatever, showing something. But listen, I watched all the videos, and it didn't help to clarify or make her seem like she was the victim or anything like that at any point, because at the end of the day, when she got in, the man asked her to put on a mask and she said no. So, there's that button there. This is a thing when you have toxic bitches. This is a thing when you have toxic bitches and they give off this energy, because you see her two friends that were with her were on the same energy. They weren't, that's why they got charged too, because they weren't sitting there like, no, you should calm down. Why are you taking off his mask? They're just like, yeah, staying off these stuff. And that type of energy is what females push forth when they know that men can't retaliate. You understand what I'm saying?
Some females, yeah.
The toxic bitches. That's what I'm talking about.
We are being very specific. That's true.
This is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about the toxic bitches who go out there and they feel like, you know what I mean, they can do whatever they want and they're not going to catch no backlash from a man. So it gives them that extra courage to talk about, I got the thing on me, the tang on me, and all mamas. You know what I mean? For me, it's funny how this girl was able to turn from victim to hardcore gangster by the time she got home. So it's just a lot of things from this story are just really backwards. The fact that she's getting charged, great. But there's so many other things that need to be highlighted just about women in general, and them needing to understand that if you step up like a man, sometimes you might get dealt with. Luckily, in this case, physically she didn't get dealt with, but legally she's getting dealt with.
Which is perfect.
It's going to happen either way.
Which is perfect. Yo, Google this girl, man. Google her, YouTube her. There's a lot of backstories about her. I'm not really into character bashing, so I won't. I'll just stick with, what we've seen with our own two eyes, because there's other stories, like I said, about her, but how can it be verified? But if any of this stuff is true, Toxic Dre really embodies her spirit, her energy. And hopefully this is a lesson for her and her band of coyotes. And, they reform and they come out to be productive members of society. So yeah, again, super happy. Very, very pleased to see this. And yes, this is a teachable moment. Toxic bitches. And we use that word for really just for what it is. You know who you are. Women, you know who we're talking about. Toxic bitches, we're talking to you. You know who you are. Let this be a teachable moment to you, okay? Your actions have consequences. Sometimes they're dealt with immediately in the form of, violence. And sometimes they're dealt with legally. Case in point. All right? Karma, people. Goes around, comes around. Universal law. Viewing public, are you as happy as we are? This should be a holiday. I shouldn't have worked today. We should all get the day off next year on this day. Wait a second. It is a holiday, St. Patty's Day. But
I was just about to say.
Is it going to trump St. Patty's Day? Maybe. I mean, it's definitely a reason to get twisted with all sensitivity. But viewing public, what are your thoughts here, man? Really, are you happy? Like, did she have... Can you justify her actions at all? Are they being too harsh with the sentencing? Up to 20 years? $10,000? I don't think they're being too harsh. I already said, man,
we're in a pandemic right now, so unfortunately, whether you want to accept it or not, some people are going to look at saliva like a bullet out of a gun. So,
boom.
You understand what it is? You just tried to commit attempted murder. So, hey.
Again, so happy.
Our mamas.
Oh, mamas.
I wonder if trying to commit attempted murder. Oh, mamas.
I wonder if mamas is gonna visit her while she's locked up in the bang. Ooh.
I wonder if that dumbass boyfriend is gonna continue to teach her how to protect herself, because that clearly isn't working out for her. So
yeah, I wonder if she broke up with him, because clearly he gives really bad advice. On mamas.
You know what? Another thing that I heard that somebody said that I had to agree with too. That's her boyfriend he must be broke. He's gotta be broke, because ain't no nigga out here with money telling you to go fight everybody and anybody that steps against you because they got shit to lose.
Yeah. So yeah, 100%.
I thought that was a good point that somebody made.
That's a great point. And while she's locked up, I'm pretty sure she's going to be working on her rap album. So that's going to be something. Two guys doing a podcast. Deuces. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Yo, Chris, we got to 200 subscribers, man. Finally. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to stop there. We have a new goal. The new goal is 500 subscribers. So what I need you to do, I need you to like these videos over here. I need you to subscribe right here, man. Two guys doing the podcast, man.